Well, how's it going, ladies and gents? Ain't this something, huh? It's 12:23 p.m. I have work in an hour and a half, and I'm sitting here about to do a stream. This is not normal. I'll give you that, alright? I don't know why I'm doing this, to be honest. I just kind of wanted to maybe start doing a few streams at human hours instead of like midnight. So we'll see how that goes. But we're gonna play some Mayro Galaxy today. Just end that music abruptly. It's alright, we don't need it anyways. Not where we're going today. I have like 3 versions of the Restream app open, so just check it again, make sure it's still working. There we go. Good job. Good shit. Okay. 1 second. There. The controller says it's player 2. I am not quite sure why. Maybe it's because I bumped like a pro controller or something. I am playing this off my Wii U, so there's that. But yeah, I figured let's do a very short stream. I'd be surprised if we even hit an hour today. Okay, hang on. Already problems starting off the bat because this controller is player 2. It's not recognizing it, so we gotta. Ooh, okay. Well, that's spicy. Boom. Fixified. Good. Alright, Mario Galaxy 2! We're back! We're back! Happy New Year. It's time to be Luigi. And talk about Balloon Game. Because, you know, no one wanted to play as Weech. No. We just wanted to look at Weech and Mayro. So, what we got is good enough. Oh god, Lubba, please, not now.
You've really done it now? The prankster comments are swarming all over the universe. See for yourself!
Oh god. Oh good, we're starting off with the better bro himself. Good. Good shit. That's real good. So here we go. If you've never seen post 120 stars of Mario Galaxy 2, this is what happens. Every level gets more stars. It's like a big treasure hunt.
Why, yo, did you see that? Those prankster stomach star curves are good. That means there are good stars around now.
Those must be the cosmic jewels I keep hearing about. I'm gonna stop doing that voice forever in my life. Those green stars are pretty hard to find, so keep your eyes and ears peeled. Take it away, Captain. There is no set order that we have to do this, so we can just kind of choose levels and go. So, I think that's exactly how I'm going to operate, is I'm just going to randomly choose some levels. I'll try to complete the worlds per visit, but yeah. No particular set order that we're going to do these in. And they're just Green Star 1, Green Star 2, and Green Star 3. You gotta listen for the twinkle noises that they make, so I should probably, well, there's one right there. I should probably go and turn up my TV, so give me a second. And while doing so, my fucking microphone wanted to fucking attack me. Little did you know, wireless headsets don't exactly, or rather, wired headsets that you leave on your ears They don't have infinite cables. Or I already hear one. Where are you? Above me? That little twinkling you're hearing, that is in fact... Oh, I bet. Here, I know what I can do. Okay. Also, do not mind the cat. He's clawing away at his little scratch post. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but... Hopefully, things are good. Okay. Sorry, I had to orientate myself. Give me some of that sick Cloud Boy. Okay, well... Cloud Boy does not like to get his feet wet. Alright, so the first one is just, I guess... Yo, fuck off! Thank you. There he is. Easy as pie. And because we have Weege, we get a slightly higher jump too, so that's good. $121, we're on our way. Another 120 stars, or 119 to go. Oh boy. Anyways, that's like pretty much all there is to know about green stars. You just do this shit for 119 more times. Some of them can be pretty hard to find, but I personally am indifferent on them. But I'm sure we'll talk more about that later. For now, let's get to the good, greasy, meaty stuff today, right? Let's talk Nintendo Direct. So as you should all be aware, there was, well, actually, you might not even be aware, but there was a Nintendo Direct today. Nintendo kind of didn't want to, you know, let people know about it, so they just kind of were like, hey, here it is. Oh, good gameplay, it's returning. Nintendo was like, here it is, here's a Nintendo Direct, ha ha ha. Which, I mean, I guess there doesn't need to be an announcement, but, I mean, announcing one kind of does soup up the hype, especially when you kind of announce, like, what kind of a Direct we're in for, because here's the thing. I read some of the comments on the Facebook post. It's hilarious how fucking salty people are getting. I can't go to first person here. Alright, well, we'll have to just see for ourselves if there's one on this hill. I have my suspicions. Doesn't look like there is. Although, there's something up here. I don't think I can get up there. No. Bird. Big Borb. Please. Anything on this? This is pretty linear for the time being. For the time being. Might have also missed it. I do not know where, like, most of the green stars are at. I remember a few, but not many. But yeah, so Nintendo Direct came out today. People were really shitty about it because Smash Bros. Wasn't announced. I mean, just like I said in the stream the other day, I mean, I would have loved for Smash Bros. To be announced, but upon further thought, it's like, this is not the time. Even if it was a full Direct, I would not say that this would be the right time to announce Smash Bros. That is definitely like a E3 right there. Because, based off last year, if Microsoft and Sony, well, less so Microsoft, but more so Sony, if Sony wants to make their E3 any good, they're gonna have to not do what they did last year, so hopefully Sony decides to try that this year, which would mean that maybe we're in for some competition this year for E3. So Nintendo, they're saving the big bucks, you know? So we might not have super great years or a super like whoa-tastical year this year, but I mean that's okay. We don't need it to be perfect every year, do we? I think after how 2017 went, it's almost impossible to beat. Alright, we're gonna have to give Nintendo and third parties a year to collect their thoughts on 2017. Maybe 2019 could be better, but I have my doubts for 2018. That's just me. Call it what you will. Pretty sure this is the third green star, but whatever. Just missed the second one somewhere. I like how they removed the black bars and replaced them with green bars. It's kind of like offsetting. Very strange. Alright. Well, let's see. Yep, that was the third one, so we missed the second one somewhere in there.
We gotta go for a hunt. Come on, Samus.
Speaking of, it was a Nintendo Direct Mini, so that's where most of the people's salty hatred comes from. Is they were really expecting Nintendo to pull the big bucks. I mean, I was too for a little bit there. I was like, because last year they did that January, like, big blowout for the Switch, right? And they named it, like, the Nintendo Direct, or the January Switch 2017 event. And, like, the way they worded it or something, like, had me under the impression that there was going to be another one, like, every year. It was going to be, like, an annual thing. Clearly that hasn't happened, which, I mean, I guess there's still time for one, because January's not over. Wow, that was garbage. But I'm actually pretty satisfied with this Nintendo Direct, believe it or not. It's nothing huge, but I mean, they don't need it to be huge. With, like, Nintendo Directs for the Wii U era, like, they needed their Directs to be huge because they needed reasons. Oh, I hear it. There it is. They needed reasons for people to buy the Wii U. The Switch is selling itself, and it's doing a pretty fine job from year one. And I know this isn't the case for everyone, but, like, a lot of people who don't have Switches, or at least that I know personally, a lot of people who don't have Switches just don't have it because they themselves just haven't gotten around to picking one up yet. It's not a stock issue, it's not they don't feel enticed to get it, it's just, you know, their own financial business is unallowing them to make that purchase at the moment or something along those lines. It's not always the same scenario with every single friend of mine, but a few of them are like that, and like a big majority of them. There are a few of them that are like, I'ma still wait a little bit before buying a Switch, which, I mean, it's reasonable. But we're getting some good Wii U games to fill out the catalog, which, I mean, some people are like, just release new games, Nintendo, jeez. I'm gonna hate myself, but I'm gonna do this now. So we don't have to deal with it later, maybe? Potentially. This was the easier of the rolling stars, so hopefully this won't treat me terribly. Hang on. Let's see if we can see it before we start. Okay, well, I can hear one there, so there's one at the end. I'm guessing there's probably one along the trail somewhere. Just looking. See if we could see any off in the distance that you got a long jump to. I know they're like that. There's one in fucking, the Throwback Galaxy that's like way the fuck out there. Oh right, this is motion controls. I was using the stick. Now I remember why I hated this. Ah! I don't think there's anything on this planet. Go. But overall, I feel the direct wasn't bad. Like, it was actually a really good direct. Like, sure, we didn't get all of the announcements that we all hoped in dreams. There was no Smash Brothers. There you are. Ah! There was no Smash Bros. There was no, Animal Crossing. You know, we were all like, oh, let's see if we can get Animal Crossing this year. I do feel like Animal Crossing would be better off announced in a direct, though, than it would be, like, at E3. Simply because I don't think Animal Crossing would demo well at E3. Correct me if I'm wrong, I do believe Animal Crossing usually is announced at E3. But I mean, it is one of their best-selling franchises, so there is that regard. But I don't know, I just don't feel like it would have a good... Maybe there just wouldn't be a demo for E3, but I just feel like it wouldn't be very good to, like, come into E3 and do, like, a fucking 10-minute demo running around the world. Which I'm sure is just gonna be... I'm sure whatever next Animal Crossing we get is just gonna be New Leaf, but HD. And maybe some new shit, which we'll talk about one day. But... not today. But... what did Nintendo announce today? You might be asking yourself there, patron saint. Well, good sir, let me tell you about our Lord and Savior, Shigeru Miyamoto, and, that fella, with the name Reggie Fils-Aimé? Yeah, that gentleman. Alright? Nintendo made some announcements. You know, I was expecting mostly to hear from shit we already knew about. I don't actually think we heard much from anything we knew about. We heard about Kirby, and that's it. Oh, wow, that was garbage. Well, I'll just die. It's okay. Lives are expendable at this point. Okay. Motion controls are great. Love them, by the way. Okay, hang on. Probably wasn't the most smart choice to pick today, but I mean, here we are. We're doing it. We're in the feud. Good thing there's checkpoints. See, that was the problem with the other one, was there was no checkpoints. Anyways. It's like monkey ball. Alright, so somewhere... oh, there it is. It's like off the corner. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I thought I was gonna miss it there for a second, but it's all good. Oh, Chain Chomp killed himself too! Wow! Took one for the team. Hang on, let me actually, give me a second. pulling up a list of all of the announcements from today. Official recap. This is like the whole article. I just want... this'll do. Alright, so... No, hang on. Sorry, I have to find this. We have to do better than this. Oh, okay, the actual Nintendo site actually has all the announcements. That's very convenient. Alright, so they started off by talking about The World Ends With You remixed for Nintendo Switch, which is a DS Animu game that is being remastered, or I guess, or something like that. Which is... I mean, it exists. I've never played the game. I've seen it before. I used to be on this Zelda forum, and there was a fella on that forum who had the main character as a profile picture on that. Let's do one from this one. Let's do the Mega Boys. I'm indifferent as far as this game is concerned. Maybe that's the wrong word, but like, I don't particularly... I'm not excited, but at the same time, hey, it's a new announcement. A lot of people, I notice, are getting shitty about ports. I'm actually a pretty big fan of ports happening on Switch, because it's like, almost any game would work great. Wow, that didn't though. Almost any game would work great in the context of the Switch, right? But here's the thing with this particular game is that I say that... Wow, this is... Hang on. I say that in the context of now the game that you like to play can be portable, which is what makes it cool, right? Oh, there's another one over there. How do I get this? Okay, hang on, I think I got an idea. Maybe triple jump, boy? Well, that's not how you do that. Come on, Luigi. There you go. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, like maybe in the context of like any console game being ported to Switch is really cool, because it's like, wow, you can get this one experience that used to be tied down, no longer tied down. It used to be tied down to like you could only play this at home, but the appeal of the Switch, at least for me, is like, wow, I could take this and play it on my break at work. I'm sure people get hella use out of it if they take, or if they themselves don't drive to work. So they take like a subway or maybe even carpool. I'm sure that would be plenty good for Switch users. Me personally, I don't get too much use out of like going out of the house with it, but I also just kind of like being able to go into my room and play it in my room. Because I don't have a TV in my room, but I mean, if I did, I could just get another dock and I could play in the living room and then take it off the fucking dock in the living room and put it on the one in the bedroom, for instance. So, on that note, that's why I like the Switch. But then there's this game, which is a DS game being ported. And then it's like, well, hang on, wait a minute. What's the point of that? Right? Oops. What's the point of porting a already portable game to this system? Well, there is the thing that, well, it's the original DS is what it's from. It's been 10 years since this game came out, apparently. I mean, I know nothing about this game, so... For all I know, this could be the fucking game of the year 10 years ago. Game Awards! Get on that shit! Where you at, Jeff? We know you want to talk about Death Stranding, Mr. Keeley, but we've got this game, The World Ends With You? Oh, hang on, The World Ends With Me. No, Mr. Keeley. That's the name of the game. Ass. But, I mean, it is getting a HD treatment, because, I mean, it was, like 144p, basically, on the DS. Oh, wow. I don't actually know what the resolution of the original DS screen was, but we all know that it wasn't exactly the most pretty looking screen that we've seen. Good thing that one man's there. Maybe I'm doing this all wrong. There we go. See, you had to slide from that block, not try to jump across. I don't really have too much more to say. I mean, I am overall, in general, pretty okay with this game existing on Switch. I mean, not like it's my decision or anything, but like, I don't know. I'm pretty cool with this game. I don't know if I'll pick it up myself, but I'm happy for the people who enjoyed this game and get to play it again. After World Ends With You, they did their like quick like slideshow presentation again. Slideshow, that's not the word. They went rapid fire mode, you know? They slot that... That was a weird thing. They slot that, that sick Nintendo juice into the artillery, and they just rapid fire. Mow them down with these sick game announcements. Oh, look, there's the third one. They're all at the beginning of the level. That's handy. It's up here again. Oh yeah, I get extra life. We don't need the checkpoint where we're going. It's just right there. How do I get that? Maybe we'll need the checkpoint. I got an idea. There you go, that's the idea! Maybe we... Wow, I didn't think on this one planet with no fucking way to die that there would be a way to die. Move. Plant boy. We gotta get the green boys. Who would win? One lanky brother or three little green boys? Right, here's what we're gonna do. That did not work. Alright. That also did not work. Cool. Here we go. Bam. Even got us some extra lives. Good shit. So after the world ends with you, they showed off Pokken Tournament, which I forgot even existed on the Switch. But little did you know, there it is. In all of its glory. Which, I mean, hey, Pokken was not a bad game. For Christ's sake, it fucking... Also, sorry. But it outsold fucking Street Fighter V when it initially launched on Wii U. That's pretty good, I'd have to say. You know? Now, I don't know how the sales figures looked on Switch, but I'm sure it was, you know, good enough. I did purchase Pokken for Wii U way back when. I got it on my birthday. I bought it on my birthday, yeah. Right? And it was like my 18th birthday or something. And like I bought it just for like a stream or whatever that I was doing. It's an ass stream, I'm sure the bitrate was fucked and frame rates I remember being atrocious. So don't bother with going back to look for it. You're a star. Where? Nope. I figured maybe if I jumped over the thing, it would be over there, but nope. Alright. It happened last time, too. Whatever, I don't need the coins. Speed run. I hear it. It's very close. Where are you at, green fellow? Hey, you notice how much I have to say about Pokken, right? Basically, they just talked about it for a bit. There's some new characters that are coming as DLC, which I don't think... I know that there were new characters that came in the arcade version, but I think this is a first for the, this is gonna be a first for the actual, console versions. I don't know why I was blanking on that word, Jesus. But like, so I guess there's a Pokemon called Aegis Sword, which immediately made me think of the Aegis from Xenoblade. Of course. This doesn't work. It's like Portal over here. How do I get there? I did it once, there we go. Whoosh. There we go, jeez. Oof, exactly. So they showed off Aegis Sword. And then they showed, well, they didn't show off, but they announced that Blastoise is also coming. And then there's like more of those support Pokemon, I guess. Listen. Again, same thing with World Ends With You. If you care about Pokken, then good on you. More DLC. Keeps you engaged. I'm not gonna say DLC is a bad thing, because by all means, I actually believe it to be a very good thing. If it's priced right. I do not know. I don't even know if they announced the price, but even if they did, I wouldn't be able to tell you if whatever price they label it with is a good price, just because I don't know really much about Pokken. Again, I played it that one stream years ago, and I haven't even touched it on my personal time ever since. So, needless to say, it wasn't exactly my cup of tea, but I don't think that means it's a bad game by any means. I think you just gotta have to have the... gotta have the want for it, I guess. But, hey, 2 new characters, that doesn't sound too bad, right? Great. Please, there we go. That's pretty much all I have to say on Pokken, really. Again, I'm not super huge on it, so if you're looking for in-depth Pokken discussion, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. Also, I just realized, I found myself doing a trick from Mario Odyssey. I didn't think that was gonna happen. This is a post-Mario Odyssey world. If you're watching, like, the stream archive, like, all in one bit, like, I don't think I played this game on stream at any point while I was in mid-playthrough or post-Mario Odyssey. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm wrong. But for some reason, I distinctly remember not having played Odyssey yet. Pokken over Smash? I mean... that's only because you can beat me in Pokken. Alright? Hang on. That's the star. Right? That's the star, so that means I missed it somewhere. This level doesn't exactly have a ton of branching paths, so... let's see where we missed. I don't think it's here. I think it's in an earlier portion of the level. I thought that... yep, that coin. I can't pause. I can't pause in this section. That is... okay, well I have to either die, which I will do, or I have to beat the level. Okay, great. So again, if you're looking forward to Pokken, cool. If you're not, then, well, sorry to say, but there's nothing in that oh, is it? I hear it. Up here somewhere? Hang on. Bitcoins. Oh, I can't move left. Weech. Please. There's that one. Oh, it's right fucking there. They're like You can see both of them on screen at the same time. What is this madness? Also, how do I get there? I might have just destroyed my only chance to get up there. Hang on, I've got an idea. We gotta wait for this, and then... Okay, well that didn't work as planned. Please. No! Please stop this. Stop it. Get some help. There. That works. They also showed off a little bit more of Kirby Star Allies for Switch. Which I'll probably get that game. I'm not a huge Kirby fan by any means, but I enjoy most Kirby games. Problem is, I never get around to finishing them. I wanted Robobot, but I just never got around to even playing it or buying it. And I never finished Triple Deluxe either, so... Do another one from this world. Oh, we haven't even done one from this world. Where's Spindig? Isn't that in this game? Puzzle Plank. No, Spindig's in this world, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's do Spindig. Kirby over Mario. You know, and as far as like, if we're talking 2D Mario, then yeah, I agree with that actually. I mean, I like me some Mayro. I'm playing some Mayro right now. Mayro's pretty good, I'd say. But I'm more of a fan of the 3D ones than anything. The 2D ones aren't bad by any means, but the new Super Mario Bros. Series definitely is the reason why I don't rank it very high. Alright, where are they? Where are those green boys at? I don't think there's any on this planet, so we're good there. Just progress as normal, I suppose. There you are. How's it going, lad? Cool. Alright, there's one here, so I hear that fella. Well, there he is, right there. Hold on, is there an enemy here? Or am I stuck with this? Okay, here we go. Good. Some of these are a little bit of a bitch to get. You gotta do some crazy shit. As far as Kirby's concerned, it's looking like it's gonna be a really good game. I'm looking forward to it. It's also got the multiplayer aspect, so who knows, maybe that could make for a really good stream. Could get a few friends together, streaming every now and then, you know? It would be nice, but we'll have to see. that's also kind of difficult to set up. Because it's like, well, if you stream the game, if I streamed the game with 4-player co-op, unless we just absolutely hated it for some reason, I would feel committed to the fact that I played it with 4 people. So I would have to get those same 4 people for every time I streamed it. I mean, I wouldn't have to, but it would just personally feel like I should. Alright, where did that drill boy go? Finna dig. Sonic Forces, yeah, there you go. See, Kirby multiplayer is the supreme game mode because Hopscotch and Kirby 64 competitive league, please. Well, that's not helpful. Alright, well, we'll see. We'd have to get a 4th person on stream, but that could work. Especially since you're local, so I could easily just get my roommate to be the 4th person, but I'd have to talk with him about that. We'll see, though. That would also be a little bit more costly to do, so I might just play it co-op instead of 4 people. Because I would either have to get 2 more mics, because I'm a very much a stickler for audio quality, so or I'd just have to suck it up and have shitty audio for some people. Maybe not shitty, but a little bit echoey, because people would have to share a mic, because we only have 2. I've got one and then my roommate has one. We both have the same mic, so I don't know. We'll decide that when the time comes. It is coming real soon, though, because it's coming out in March, so that's good. We learned that. And we also learned that there— oh shit! Demon Star Bits! No mics. Yep, silent stream. There we go. You just have to believe that it's us. We also got the announcement— I'm pretty sure this was announced before, but some 3DS Kirby fighting game or something now has a demo on the 3DS eShop. And then they also took the opportunity of talking about demos to slide in the fact that there is a Dragon Quest Builders demo, which is pretty cool. Never played Dragon Quest Builders, but I hear it's actually pretty good. It's like Minecraft, but with like a storyline. And if anyone knows me, I do unironically enjoy Minecraft. Wow. Oh, I hear it. It's in here somewhere. Probably like— you think I would see the shadow if it was in there, right? Like in the dirt? Or is it in this corner? Hang on. Hurt me, drill boy. It's not up there. After Kirby— oh, there it is. They showed off— wow. They showed off, what was it? Oh, Hyrule Warriors Ultimate Edition. Yes. This shit. Fuck. Yes. Good shit. That's good shit right there. Mm-hmm. I'm a pretty big fan of Hyrule Warriors. If anyone who's seen my single Warrior Wednesday stream would know. And then I was like, nah, never mind. Warrior Wednesdays is difficult to commit to because that would mean I would have to stream every Wednesday for Warrior Wednesdays to make sense. So, I ain't about that life. Might have been a bad idea to break that boy. Let's see. No, it wasn't. I know most people probably won't give half a damn about this port because it's just like, we got Hyrule Warriors on Wii U, and then they're like, okay, here it is, guys, the Ultimate Edition on 3DS with shit graphics and terrible frame rates and barely runs on a normal 3DS. No more Satan. Okay, let's do one from World 2, and that'll probably be it. So I gotta go rapid fire here, but maybe 2 more worlds. We'll see how long this takes. I mean, yeah. I've already bought the game twice. And I bought the DLC for the games when they came out initially. So I bought all the Wii U DLC before I knew about the 3DS game. And then they pulled that shenanigans on me and I was like, okay. And then when the 3DS one came out, I bought all that DLC of 2, of course. And here I am, about to buy the game a 3rd time. For most people, I get it. You don't want to do that. And for that, I do not blame you. Hang on. I think I saw, or heard rather, a little sparkly green boy back here. Finna Sparkle. I could be wrong. I am wrong. Okay. Cool. But I am really genuinely looking forward to playing this game a 3rd time. It looks like the graphics are even slightly better than they were on Wii U. So you've got that to look forward to. And I mean, it's not all reused content, okay? There is, some Breath of the Wild costumes. As if that really makes a difference, but hey, it's there. There would be one up here. But hey, I mean, I'm a pretty big contender of Hyrule Warriors being, like, legitimately one of my favorite games on Wii U. So, definitely looking forward to playing the 3DS version of Hyrule Warriors now in HD. Because, fuck. I mean, I have a capture board inside my 3DS, so I have streamed the 3DS version. I mean, it ran fine for me because I have a new 3DS. But the fact that the fact still stands that I would rather play it at home than I would on the 3DS. But I mean, you get that option with the Switch. So it's the best of both worlds. You can play it portably if you want. Plus, I mean, Warriors games make for really good streams, I feel. Especially when you got a good chat going. Because, like, you can just talk in the game. I mean, sure, you'll sometimes be stupid like I was the other day with the Warriors stream, but losing doesn't really set you back too much. and it's pretty easy to win the game too. Like losing doesn't happen too often, even when you're distracted. So. Alright. Let's see, is it on this? I bet it's gonna be on here. We're gonna like hide it underneath one of these falling platforms. In general, I'm pretty alright with... Pretty alright is an understatement, but I am very much looking forward to, Hyrule Warriors. Is there a name for it? They just call it the ultimate version of Hyrule Warriors in this article.
Hyrule Warriors brought the world and characters of the Legend of Zelda series to life in new ways. And now, the ultimate version of the fan-favorite game is coming to Nintendo Switch this spring.
Okay, that was loud, first of all. And it's called Definitive Edition, okay. Just looked it up. So, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition looks like it's gonna be real fun. And, I mean, they're bringing back co-op, which was one of my favorite parts of, Hyrule Warriors. I hear it. There it is. What? What? How do I get that? Alright, this is gonna call for some tricky parkour. Oh, there's the other one, okay. Okay, I think I see what I gotta do to get the one. I think I gotta do something like that. Where's Yash? There he is. Come with me, boy! I know I need to get on that platform. Oh, good. The question is, do I need to get on there with Yosh or no? Whoa, what was that? Did you see that? I did like some mid-air dive. I didn't know I could do that. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Ooh. Spicy. I don't really have too much else really to say on the topic of Hyrule Warriors. I mean, I am looking forward to it, but I will admit, it is just Hyrule Warriors again. With just HD, so yeah. After what was after Hyrule Warriors? We was oh, it was that Mario tennis game, yeah? Mario Tennis Aces. This looks like it's gonna be alright. I think it looks a little less generic than Ultra Smash did on Wii U. I do feel like in general the Mario sports titles have kind of gone down in quality over the years. I mean, I'll always be optimistic that they'll be good as like Mario Sports Mix or a number of other Mayro sports. But we'll just have to see when it comes out. Because, I don't know. But this one has a story mode in it, which shows it's at least got some, you know, development behind it. It's not just like, okay, let's make... Hear me out now, Miyamoto, okay. So, you know how Mario played tennis on the Nintendo 64, right? End of story, let's just make that again. That's exactly what I was thinking, but this time, let's make it play like real tennis. But there's mushrooms, huh? Mario's got mushrooms in it, let's make everyone big! Eat your mushrooms, get big and strong! Development of Mario Tennis Ultra Smash in a nutshell. You know, I actually liked Mario Tennis Open too. T-O-O, not T-W-O. Like, a lot of people are like, ugh, Mario Tennis Open, bleh. I think that was actually not a bad one. I can definitely see the genericness in it, but I feel it had a little bit more going for it than, whatever you want to call it, did the Wii U one. Mushroom a day keeps the sanity away. It also keeps the satanity away, because 666 star bits. Okay, here we go. Oh, I could have had it that way. Instead, I'm dead. Ain't too much else to say about Mario Tennis, though. Really. That's how it is with a lot of these games. It's like, oh, cool. Like, we actually got a decent amount of announcements for a mini direct. I was expecting mostly to hear about games we already knew, but again, we barely even learned about shit we already knew. Shit tons of ports. Could probably get that green star like that. I'm sure some famous speedrunner has done it. Maybe that's how I'm supposed to get it. Did Yosh live? Well, we did for a moment. Nintendo Direct was last minute. Yeah, like a lot of the Direct, it almost felt rushed, I guess. Like, that's not the word I'm looking for, but like, I feel like, I really do feel like there was not going to be a Direct this month. But Nintendo, like, saw, like, all the hype and shit happening on Twitter. And so they're like, okay, well, I guess we can make something happen. Let's just wait for Yosh to respawn. Come on. There you go. Am I doing this wrong? Is there a more efficient way to get this one? Cause I can't get an extra boost jump off of Joshua here. That was garbage. Goodbye! Hello again, my birth son. Together we shall ride into the sunset. Let us go. Bam! Got it. got it the cool way. After Mario Tennis, they showed another anime game. I guess it's the 8th one in this series. I've never heard of this series, but hey, I think it's a port. Because the article says now you can play on your TV or on the go. But I could be wrong. Maybe that's just, this subtitle is weird. And then they showed off, Ouija mode, Luigi mode, and Mario Odyssey. So, once you beat, Mario Odyssey, Luigi will come riding down on his balloon thing. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Luigi's a strange character for sure. But you can now play this mini game, I guess, where you can place a balloon and then your friends and randos online can go find it, and then there's like a rankings. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Maybe your rank goes up if you if people spend a lot of time trying to find it. I'm not entirely sure how the rank is determined. I've yet to figure that part out. But yeah, there's that. Just gonna go rapid fire here. There was some Animu fighting girl game that happened. I don't know anything about this, but apparently it's existed before SNK Heroes. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think this is also a port of something. Perhaps SNK Heroes. Again, I know nothing about Animu Waifu fighting the game. Little did you know. Not quite known for my repertoire of animation ladies. Awfully quiet so far. I remember where one of them is on this level, but I don't remember where the other one's at. The other one isn't till later. Actually, I think it's coming right up. Or no? There's like bouncy balls, right? And then like it's gonna be on like above one of the bouncy fellas. How? Don't you like shake the Wiimote? Okay, well here's the bouncy balls. So I'm pretty sure it's like up here, right? I hear it. Oh, there it is. There we go. SNK Heroes over Smash, right? You'll go bananas over the new character in Mario Rabbids, because now we got your boy. He's finally here, performing for you, DK. I was gonna go full in with that rap, but DK is in Mario Rabbids. I still haven't played more than like 30 minutes of that game, so I don't know if that's cool or not, but it sounds cool. As long as they don't announce Rabid Donkey Kong soon after, I think I'll be pretty good with this idea. They also showed off a little bit of Payday 2. Looks fine, I guess. I mean, as far as Payday is concerned, if you're looking to really play Payday, I don't think the Switch is where you're gonna want to play it. I'm sorry, but I just feel like it's gonna run better if you just play it on your PC on Steam. I mean, I'm sure it'll run fine on Switch, but I don't know. I feel like Payday 2 is gonna be a really shitty port, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh, see, this is why you can't buy a Switch." Like those hardcore Xbox fans that don't want to give up. That's gonna be one of their points. It's gonna be like, just look at Payday 2. It runs like ass on your Switch. They also showed off a couple of indie games, FE, which I was like, Fire Emblem, but no, it's not Fire Emblem. It's actually some really interesting looking 3D platformer-esque. Uh-oh. Well, that was convenient. Some 3D platformer thing. It looks really pretty, actually, so I might give that a shot for an episode or two on stream. Depending on when it comes out and if I'm busy with other shit. And they showed off some other, like, retro-style indie, clearly platformer, which looks fine, but I'm pretty set on my 2D platformers at the moment. I do real good if I didn't have to play any more 2D segments other than the one I'm playing right now. I like me some 3D games, personally. I think I hear it. Hang on. I think it's up there. Where is this? I hear him! Hang on, let me scroll this list. And then after that, they announced Donkey Kong Country Tropical Refreezers. Hell yeah, boy! I actually am pretty big contender of Tropical Freeze. I think it was a really good game. Like, a really good game. And I was actually thinking recently, I'm like, I think I might want to actually do another playthrough of that game. And then that was like a couple of days ago, to be honest. And then here they are, Nintendo's like, haha, do it on your Switch, boy! Keep your Wii U unplugged. The irony of it all is that I'm playing this on a Wii U right now. That's the only thing I use my Wii U for anymore, is streaming and occasionally Smash. But yeah, after DK Freeze was, I mean, I guess I should say they're adding Funky Kong. Yeah, I guess. I mean, Funky Kong's pretty cool. I used to like playing as him in Mario Kart Wii. He's also kind of a meme, though, so... He's basically Nabbit from Luigi U, where he's, like, invincible to spikes and shit. He's not invincible to enemies, but... He's the easy mode character, so... I'm sure I'll check him out a few times on stream, but just for sake of getting that true challenging experience from Tropical Freeze, I'll probably just skip out on playing him for the majority of the game. And then they ended off their mini direct with talking a little bit about Dark Souls Remastered, which was announced globally at the same time. That not only for Switch, but I mean, during the direct they announced it for Switch, but the game is also coming to Xbox One and PS4, so probably more likely than not gonna pick it up on those systems, most of the fans anyways, but it's good to see From Software like actually supporting the Switch, because for a while we didn't. Well, I mean, we saw their name, but we didn't see what they were doing, and this is it. So maybe we'll get Dark Souls 4 or Bloodborne 2 on Switch in the future. Who knows? But we'll just have to see. But yeah, that's all for me for now. I know it's kind of rushed. I actually have like more points to make than I was able to get to. But it is 1:39 and my alarm is about to go off in a single minute telling me to stop streaming. Because I do have to go to work. So that's the thing with these early streams is I can't stream for as long as I want and I can't spend the time to finish my conversations. But that's how it goes. There might be another stream tonight. There might not be. We'll just have to see. But in the meantime, I guess that's all from me. Gotta unplug the stream, yeah, exactly. Yeah, there might be another stream tonight. I don't know yet. Still trying to figure that out. We'll see. Probably won't be any more of this though, so saving and quitting right now. There goes that alarm. Oops. But yeah, that's everything. So, goodbye, I guess. Maybe more stream tonight. I don't know. We'll see.